One of the world's most active volcanoes is erupting again. It started erupting yesterday on Hawaii's Big Island after a 3-month pause, and it is expected to draw very big crowds. Meteorologist Chevy Chevalier from our Honolulu affiliate joins us live. Chevy, thank you for being with us. This is the second eruption this year. This is one of the most active volcanoes in the world. What has it been like out there since early Wednesday morning?
Yeah, well, I mean, we started our show at 4:30 in the morning, and I got an alert from the volcano observatory that, they raised it from an advisory to a watch. So it went up one level. Next is warning. And when it's warning, it's an eruption. And an hour later, guess what? It was erupting. The study of volcanoes has come a long way over the years. I mean, being a meteorologist out here, you learn to broaden your science career because the weather's so great. So I've learned a lot about it. And they have so many sensors on all these volcanoes, especially on the Big Island, dozens of them. I'm sure there are lasers involved. So they know how it moves in every way, and they've been noticing heightened activity for the last several weeks. So they almost know when they're going to see an eruption, and they kind of saw this one coming, another one that came just yesterday morning, and it's still erupting today.
All right, so still erupting. They can kind of see it coming. We know it's repeatedly erupted over the past 2 decades, and in 2018, it destroyed more than 700 homes. Talk to us a bit about what happened that year.
Yeah, that was a completely different animal as far as, volcanoes go. It was Kilauea, and it did erupt. 700 homes, 2,000 people displaced. No fatalities. There were some injuries, but just the volume of lava that came out that year. Think about a 3/4 of a mile block cube. That's 3 times taller than the Empire State Building of lava. That's how much lava covered an area on the Big Island and actually made it bigger. So that area they lost. It cut off roads. And on the Big Island, sometimes you only have one road in and out. So it really devastated the island they're seeing those effects. This is a completely different animal. This is one like earlier last year where, we have it contained in the crater, and it's going to stay there, and it's going to be safe. And really the only concern we have is the VOG and, the respiratory issues with Kapuna, with older people and kids and things of that nature.
All right, so Kilauea is within this Volcanoes National Park. We know officials there are expecting really large crowds. It's fascinating to see, even just looking at video of it. Chevy, how big of a tourist destination has this become?
This is probably going to equal what it was last year, Nichole. Like, we had a lot of people coming to the Big Island, because think about it. I mean, how often, if maybe just once in your life, do you get to see, active lava shooting out 30 feet, they were saying it was yesterday. So a lot of people are flocking to the Big Island. It's got some issues, but I said on the air this morning, this is probably going to be a good thing with the Big Island, like it was earlier this year, because they get some money in, they get some people in to experience the Big Island and see this wonderful site. And guess what? It's probably going to stay in that caldera and not affect anybody, nothing like the 2018 situation.
All right, yeah, that's certainly what we like to hear. Meteorologist Chevy Chevalier with our Honolulu station. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.